That's how you do it where I'm from.
Now let me welcome everybody to the Wild Wild West.
Hello everyone and welcome to the third episode of Shooter Saturday. I'm your host Outcast again, and if you guys actually really enjoy these, I'm glad, because it makes me feel like I'm actually doing a decent job, even though, I'm not very consistent with this whole thing. Anyway, today we're playing Team Fortress 2. And right now I'm a scout. I'm on red team, and we're playing on Sawmill. And before anyone says anything, if you look at the kill feed over on the right, you can automatically tell this is against bots. Mostly because, like I said a million times, I'm a filthy casual. I don't really play multiplayer too often, especially Team Fortress, because it is just. The Team Fortress community is fine. It's just they get kind of really ragey if you don't do something right. So yeah, I play, against bots, get my bearings and figure out what to do, what not to do. And even against bots, I get a little pissed about it. But right now I'm pretty much kind of using the Milkman setup, which is the what is it? The Mad Milk, the 4-shot shotgun pistol thing or whatever, and the War Fan. Mostly this setup, I got the setup for the Man vs. Machine thing. But I like using it every once in a while. But halfway through, I think I'm gonna switch to a different class. I like playing this game every once in a while. It's just really that backflip though. I like it mostly because it's just different from usual. It's different from like usual Call of Duty and running around on walls and crap. It's just a class-based, multiplayer thing, and I like it. Every class has its strengths and weaknesses, and some are a bit OP than others. But almost every class has a counter, which I like. The scout's fast, but his health is low, so you gotta be constantly on the move, which I kinda don't do here. The other classes are a bit, health-wise stronger than them, but they also have the weakness. Some are slow but hit hard. Others are, very specific. But anyway, for most people who play Team Fortress all the time, they probably know this and are probably wondering, why I'm even explaining this. Well, most people don't really play Team Fortress who watch my videos. So, there's that. So, okay. I think I'm trying to branch out my shooters here, because the first day I did this, I was playing Counter-Strike, and then the second video I was playing Modern Warfare Black Ops 3, and then this video I'm playing Team Fortress. So probably next week, the next video, I'll be playing Battlefield, or if I can find a game on Ghost in the Shell, I'll upload that if I can find a game, because that game's pretty much dead. Another game I've been playing is Dirty Bomb. I might have a video of that one up eventually. But I might, just be between 1 or 2, maybe 3 games, just be talking. Anyway, I'm sorry. Anyway, the first round we win. That's nice. And I think in the next round I actually switched to a sniper, which, by the way, I suck as a sniper. Wait, did I switch to sniper? No, I can't remember if I switched to a sniper or an engineer. No, I did. Okay. I knew at some point in this video I switched to engineer is annoying as hell because all I'm doing is just like building crap. I can never get the NG right. Goddamn. Anyway,
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
so man, I already talked about everything. Well, let's see. Like I said, I'm terrible as a sniper, so forgive me if I'm like just doing a shitty job. Okay, I guess I could talk about one of my favorite games. Well, one of my favorite games that I think one of the favorite games I actually want back, like officially want back. Let's see. One of the games I really just want to make a comeback right now, I think would be an actual sequel to Perfect Dark. I know I'm weird for saying that, and probably I was going, oh, why do you want Perfect Dark back? That's nobody wants that. Well, and that was me being stupid, shooting at a I can't remember what it is, but when they're invincible, that was stupid of me for shooting at them. Like, oh wait, no, they're invincible. I can't kill them. Fuck. I guess it's me hoping that I can still mark them with the Jarate. Anyway, I want an actual sequel of Perfect Dark, because Perfect Dark Zero didn't count for me. Yeah, it was an okay step in the right direction, I think, but I didn't like it. Perfect Dark Zero, I mean, alright, to me, the original one was fine. I guess it was kind of copying GoldenEye, but GoldenEye and Perfect Dark were made by the same company, so I mean, I guess it was fine. They take elements from GoldenEye and put it into that game. But in my opinion, Perfect Dark was actually a decent counter for it. It was something different. They made it on their own, but they used elements from GoldenEye, which is fine. Because, they made it, and I guess they can do whatever they want with it at that point. And I'm talking about the company Rare. But then Rare decided to make Perfect Dark Zero on the Xbox 360, I believe. And to me, it was just garbage. I like what they did graphics-wise. I like what they did with the firearms and the weapons and everything. The only thing I didn't like about it was the fact that they did a shitty job with the story. I don't know what they were trying to go for, but I guess they were trying to make like a reason why Joanna and that I think his name was Jason. I think his name was Jason. The apparent the guy with the blonde. I can't remember his name, but the guy with the blonde hair, who's your ally. Not Mr. Blonde. I'm talking about the actual guy that you meet in like one of the levels. That's That's like a undercover agent or something. Yeah, him. They were trying real hard at trying to give them a relation. If they were like actually together and everything, okay, that would be fine. It just could have been handled a lot better. But one, they kind of made Joanna a dick, and they were trying to make her way too cocky. And yeah, Jonathan. I'm sorry, not Jason. Jonathan. But that happened, and to me, it was just kind of the way they handled it was just kind of stupid. And then another thing I wanted them to do was, please, for the love of, I mean, just if you're gonna make a semi decent prequel, the least you can do is actually make it interesting. But beyond that, what else they could have done was, for the love of Christ, why the hell do they have to make the characters look so? Ugh. I mean, don't get me wrong. I like the design they went for with Joanna, but it's just the fucking design was just shit. I don't know why. It's just it made them look horrible. I mean, if you're honestly gonna make the characters look decent, okay, I understand that. I shoot this guy like 5 times. Good God. He doesn't die. There we go. Anyway, I'm sorry. So it was that, and then I didn't like how I don't like how the characters looked. All right, Joanna looked okay. I understand what they were going for. It's just they really just look like shit. Okay, all I'm asking is, if you're gonna make a remake of the prequel, find somebody to actually make the model characters not look so fucking cringeworthy. Okay, for the next couple minutes, I'm just gonna be pretty much trying to build up stuff and failing miserably. So I guess this part's gonna be just boring as hell. Anyway, and then a sequel would be nice, an actual sequel, not a prequel, an actual sequel. And all I'm saying is, don't incorporate Datadyne. I mean, you can, but like, pretty much like any other James Bond film or whatever, like any other major spy movie or something, please, we don't need to, rehash the same evil corporation. Come up with a new evil corporation. Come up with a new major enemy. And you don't have to incorporate the, spoiler if you've never played it, you don't have to incorporate the aliens, or you don't have to incorporate all this other crap. Just come up with a new storyline from a completely different perspective. Or just like, if you need to incorporate the alien characters again, don't have them be like just kind of there or anything. Or don't center the entire thing around like space aliens and all this other crap. Just come up with a new thing, and honestly, I don't care how you do it. I mean, just make it, I don't care, just make it somewhat cliche, like, oh, this group of people are about to send nukes or drop nukes or, declare war on the universe. I don't fucking care. Just come up with something new. But this is like almost 14-minute rant about one game, which took it nowhere. And yeah, I know I'm not really talking about this game at all. I'm just talking out my ass right now. But you know what? I really don't know what to talk about when it comes to gameplay. I could talk about, I set up this turret here, and I'm trying to set up everything so I can defend the point and all this other stuff. But you guys can see that already. You guys can see what I'm attempting to do and failing at. You see I'm trying to set up, sentries and everything else that an engineer's supposed to do, and do it. I'm trying to set up so they're not being destroyed, and I can just warp them all over there, defend the point, and get all these points. And I fail miserably. I mean, you guys see what I'm trying to do. So what's the point of me explaining it if you see it already? But I also have a couple other games that I really want to see sequels for. Let's see. I want to see Gitaru Man get a sequel. Sorry. I want to see Jet Set Radio Future get a sequel. I want to see an actual, new game for these two games because I really enjoyed them. I want to see, I think, not Jet Set, I think it's called Jet Force Gemini get a sequel. I actually want to see that game get a fucking sequel. I mean, hell, I failed really badly here. I want to see games like, hell, fucking, like one-hit wonders, like Zombies Ate My Fucking Neighbors get an actual official sequel. I want to see that one get a fucking sequel for a change. Or at least a remaster, not like a TMNT remaster. I don't want to see that because that new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles in Time was just horrible. I mean, it took out pieces in the game that I wish you didn't. But okay, I might talk more about it in the next video. But this one's about to come to a close, and I'll see you guys in the next one. I hope you enjoyed. Peace.